What's up, everybody? It's Cashflow Nexus back with another XRP and crypto video for you guys, and I'm going to be covering Bitcoin as well because I think it's time for me to point out some stuff with Bitcoin. But if you like what you see and you're new to this channel, feel free to like this video and subscribe. And me, I'm to do things differently. I like to share scripture when I start my videos. So that's just how I do things because I love the Lord and He comes first in my life before anything else. So I just want to say to people, because I said everybody have a blessed weekend. The thing is, when we are in stress in life, we go through things that we don't know how to overcome. And in the Bible, I posted this today or the other day. It said not once in the Bible does it say worry about it, stress over it, or figure it out. But over and over, it clearly says trust God. So when it comes to trusting God, it's a hard thing because some people, we don't have that relationship with Him. We don't understand God because we don't understand who and what He truly is. But when you think about it, think about if you're a parent, think about how you take care of your children. Uh, you take care of all their needs. You're there for them at all times when they come to you. So think of it like being a child. Just come to them when you just lean on faith and not your own understanding. So here's a verse that stuck out to me. It's Matthew 5:25 through 26. Therefore I say unto you, take no thought of your life, what ye shall eat or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment? Behold the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye not much better than they? So pretty much he's comparing us to birds, and he values us more than he values birds because he sees us as the closest thing to who he is. He said he made us in the image of him. So of course he's going to take care of us, but we have to understand it's easier said than done, but we have to understand that he's always going to take care of us no matter what we go through in life, and to put him first. And just to make sure you guys understand, put God first and you'll never be last. So that's all I want to say to you guys in that. That's my message for you guys. But not now the time, make things a little fun. I'm not trying to brag, but I don't think anybody could make pancakes like mine. Look how beautiful that thing is right there. So someone commented to me, I save up all my bacon grease and store it in a mason jar in the fridge. When it's time to make pancakes or French toast, I use that to grease up the pan and fry them. It's so much better that way. Also, bacon grease rubbed into prime rib for a cook is okay. So I said we need to have a cook off. So I like eating good food. I like quality food. I like cooking myself. But I just like to have fun, guys. Don't take this serious. But if you do like pancakes, come to my Twitter page. It's Cashflow Nexus, and post your best pancakes on my page. I want to see what y'all got. All right. So I put this out the other day. I said XRP Ripple. I did say there'd be a flash pump, and we had a great flash pump. And I put in an entry right here, got in, and you see the market just took off. So I'm pretty up right now. I'm up even more now. I need to take a picture of it, but I'm up, like, I'm doing pretty good on this trade, and I have another buy stop waiting, but that's at a higher price because I'm expecting XRP to take off pretty soon. So we'll see how that goes, because there's people that don't think I trade, but yeah, go ahead. So I always say this, that XRP is better than Bitcoin, and I have my reasons. King Solomon, he had tweeted out, what happens when the global population realizes they have the power to choose how they utilize or transfer their own money quickly and efficiently to wherever and whomever they want with almost zero fees? 3 to 5 second instant settlement. That's why I'm here. Wink. Common sense XRP. That's why Bitcoin will ultimately fail, in my opinion. Uh, Even if you see it as a store of value, there's other cryptocurrencies that could easily replace Bitcoin, more that are more efficient as a store of value. And XRP is one of them. Ethereum is one, and Cardano, Tron. Those are better projects in my opinion that I think will last in the long term. But it's yet to see. Time will tell. So here's a video by I Am Legion. He posted today. He said, "The future of Bitcoin. Warning: if you are a Bitcoin maxi, you might just want to block and not watch. This is not financial advice. It's for entertainment only. This should wake you up and energize for a new week." And he tagged Pompliano, if y'all don't know who that is. But I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna show you some clips of this, guys, so you can understand what's going on and why I think Bitcoin will fail in the long term.
So the belief is that the supply of Bitcoins is fixed at 21 million, that that's all that there can ever be. And in fact, I told you this 5 minutes ago. And this is true if you look at the Bitcoin code and so forth. But the reality is that that code can be changed. The blockchain can be forked if 51% of the people agree to go down a fork.
That the payment you have made today has finality. And finality means the payment is done, forget about it.
Yeah.
If I had lunch here in the cafeteria, I paid my coffee, I had good coffee, I'm satisfied, they're satisfied, they know I paid. If I had paid with Bitcoin, I would have a cold coffee.
Nexus, which is essentially based around the assumption that a majority of hashing power will never be held by a coordinated malicious attacker. And so if you're watching what the majority of hashing power is doing, you'll tend to be on a state of the network that is reasonable and doesn't contain reverted transactions and so on. However, the protocol as such does allow rollbacks, right?
But if you're trying to build a server farm with those tokens, and
so this right here is what caught my attention, is what he said.
give people the return, that's just
money. Nobody suggested, for instance, that
He's pretty much subliminally said, he didn't really get to finish, he said, but he pretty much alluded to Bitcoin being a security. But Bitcoin people don't want to hear it, but it's all good.
Bitcoin is illegal. But if you go too far, they will put you in jail and say that you are bumping up against the government's right to issue money. Rates in Plattsburgh are barely a third.
Anyway, y'all could go to I Am Legion's channel and check out his video, the video he posted, but it's all good, you guys. So I said this, XRP looks like it wants to make a statement with a big move. As you already tell, back here, where was it? Right here, XRP made its move, so I'm not gonna really cover that. But I will say, you guys that don't do technical analysis or read charts, I pretty much said chart analysis is equivalent to two people in the matrix reading screens. It's really interesting reading screens. So another reason why XRP is more dominant than Bitcoin and why I think Bitcoin will fail in the long term is Bitcoin is slow and expensive, XRP is fast and cheap, and almost every other bank has it. And pretty much the reason why I say this, banks have been around since BC, before Christ. If you don't know anything about the history of banks, banks only have evolved and transformed over time. So it's only a matter of time before, banks adopt XRP and start to realize it's the evolution of the new banking system, which is the ecosystem of what XRP is bringing, the XRP ledger and RippleNet all together. So you guys, you got to understand what's going on in the ecosystem that's being built. And it's only going to be bigger. I'm just telling you guys. Here's what I want to do. So I posted this on July 1st, you guys. July 1st. I said Bitcoin would crash on July 1st. You see here where Bitcoin is currently at. We'll get there in a second. But look where we're at. This is when I have my screen a little darker, so I made it a little brighter for you guys. because, you know, some people complain about the color so they couldn't see. But look where we're at. I said, don't sleep on me, guys. You really don't. And, you know, I'm going to jump into the analysis. You see XRP beautifully went up. So look at that pump, like I said. Let's see. Bitcoin, where is it? These are all the currency pairs that I trade. But look where we're at now. So I'm going to go to the daily time frame. Let me back out. Here we go. You guys, look where we're at. I said from here that it dropped down. Look where we're at. I believe we're going to go even lower, possibly here. What we could see is probably see Bitcoin come back up and try to retest. So let me go ahead and see. I'm going to do freestyle analysis right now because we're holding up pretty well here. This is showing signs of rejection. So we could move back to the upside, which is what's good for you guys if you want to look for a buying opportunity. We do have what's that? We do have a hammer. A hammer comes down after the end of a bear market, so we do have that hammer, bullish hammer. So it might be a push to the upside. Let's see. We are in a TK zone. We were showing signs of oversold right here. So price is over Kijinsen as well. So we could move even higher to the upside for Bitcoin, but I don't think it's gonna last that long. If we could break above the 50, which it looks like we are above the 50. If we could close above the 50 for Bitcoin, then we might get up to see a higher price, maybe up to here, or maybe back at the break and then even further drop in price. But for now, I don't think Bitcoin is going to maintain its strength to the upside. If you want to trade this safely, here's a free trade for you guys. Here we go. Bam. There it is. Box it up. Wait till you get a break to the upside, or wait till you get the break to the downside. And once you get that break, then you should enter the trade. So play your moves smart. Be smart about what you do. It's your money. I don't like to waste money, but if I do, well, that's my money. So, but if you're trading this, be smart about your moves when you're trading, because Bitcoin is volatile and has a tendency to surprise people. But other than that, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Comment and subscribe your thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new, subscribe if you like what you saw. And God bless you guys, all right? Stay tuned for the next. Peace.
I've been living without limits.